not easy. It's probably the worst I've ever done.
Alright, here we are again. After spending 2 weeks at Howard Springs, venturing around Darwin, doing all the croc tours and checking out some waterfalls at Litchfield and stuff like that, we decided to come out to Gunn Point, and so glad we did. We're bunkered down with a few other travelling families and hanging out here for a couple of days, but look at us right on the beach. It is beautiful. This is a real do yourself a favour moment. Honestly, this is unreal. I'd probably check the tides before you come out here, because the water does come up. It's probably 15 meters from us, but unreal spot. You're right on the beach. This is our first time driving on the beach, but you've got to come check this out. It is beautiful. I don't know if you can see it behind me, but we're right on the beach. I love it. This is one of my favourite spots so far up here at Darwin, I reckon. Just to be able to kick back for a few days. We're not doing anything but just sitting around, having the fire at night, and enjoying this whole place. Last night here at Gunn Beach, or Gunn Point. It's the sunset. We just cut up some firewood, getting ready for a nice fire for the night. Julie's lathered it up with a bit of mozzie stuff, and really enjoyed our stay here. Loved it. Like, look at that sunset we watch. You can just sit here and watch this every day. It's unbelievable. You enjoy it here, Dar?
Yeah, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It's free.
Yeah.
And you're just right on the beach.
And just rock up and do what you need to do, and that's it. Yeah, love it. And even with the boat, you can put a boat out there. Yeah, unreal spot.
Caught some crabs.
Got some crabs, yeah, the boys got some crabs. Not much fish, but the crabs are going alright. Morning. It's our last day here at Gunn Point. Unfortunately, we could have stayed here a bit longer, but we're going to move on. And when I wake up this morning, look at this. What an awesome way to start the day. I love this place. Wish we were staying longer, but anyway, it can't be. So we'll move on. We're going to go and check out Kakadu today, and stay there for a couple of days, have a look around. We'll see what's open. Everyone talks about how everything's closed and stuff like that, but we're just going to go and have a look anyway. You know, you're up here, you might as well experience it, I reckon. So yeah, pack up a little bit, move out, and make our way to Kakadu.
We've heard there's a lot of closures at Kakadu, but we've never been before, so we're hoping just to do a couple of waterfalls, and I think there is a boat cruise, and we'll just have a look around, and yeah, we've just never been, thought we'll have a look.
Yeah, I think, I don't know the name of the Car Hills crossing them, I'm not sure, but yeah, that's where all the crocodiles are, and people catch barramundi and the crocodiles sit there waiting for the barramundi, so we'll go go see what that's about too.
Yeah.
It's our first day in Kakadu. Just come to check out a few walks. There's some Aboriginal art and stuff like that, and we're already coming across very picturesque places. Already liking it.
At the moment we're in Kakadu National Park, and we're just looking around some rock art and formations of mountains, and it's absolutely beautiful here. So if you are thinking about coming to Kakadu and you hear about all the closures, just come. It's beautiful what is open.
That afternoon, we hopped on a boat and cruised the wetlands with yellow water cruisers. There were a heap of crocs and the bird life was everywhere. And the sunset over the wetlands is something you have to see for yourself. I would have to say this tour is a must-do when you visit Kakadu National Park.
Also be aware that when you're up here at the top end, that there are a lot of burn-offs and fires that the Indigenous set off all the time in the dry. It's just to keep their land management under control. So there is a lot of smoke about, but it's normal up here this time of year.
It's very normal. Everywhere you drive around you think fire, but it's just the NT seems to be always on fire.
Yeah, it's a gentle burn, a cool burn they call it.
Oh, really?
And yeah, it's amazing to see it. We're just coming up to some smoke now, so I'll turn you around. We're on our way to Car Hills Crossing and up to Uber. We're going to do sunset at Uber, and yeah, we're just on our way out now, and I'll just turn you around. I don't know if you can see it in the GoPro very well, but yeah, just on the side of the road, it's just some real gentle burning, a lot of smoke, and real low fire. It's really amazing to see it actually.
Yeah, it's not like wildfires that you see burning all the time or anything like that. It just smoulders away. It's amazing.
Yeah. So we're going to go to the crossing and see if we can see some crocs. We're going at the turn of the tide, high tide. Apparently that's the best time to see the crocs and a bit of action on the water. And then we'll climb Uber for sunset.
Yes.
Alright, giddy up.
Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Yeah, it's getting a bit fuller now.
9. Look at him trying to come up on the other side there. He's getting closer, but he's trying to climb up.
We just did that Kale Hills crossing and that's really cool. Hot tip is to go at the changing of the tide, because you see it rush one way, get really nice and calm, and then rush the other way, and you watch the crocs actually get up and change over to the sides and watch them catch some barra. We're now on to Uber to do sunset up in the rocks. So yeah, it was really cool
That
to
was
see.
unreal to see that. The way the crocs sat there and just watched it, waited for all the barramundi, and you can see them jumping and everybody fishing for them, and then the crocs just, yeah, take a snap every now and then when they come past them. And there would have been about 9 or 10 crocs when we were there.
Yeah.
And then once it really calms down, so it was high tide, so once it peaked high tide, it calmed right down, and then a few of the crocs crossed the crossing into the other side, and then you watch the water just change. All of a sudden it started flowing from one way to the other way, just flying back out again. It was really unreal to see.
Yeah, I reckon we've seen about 8 or 9 big crocs.
And they were pretty big
They were
crocs.
big, so they must have been all male, so it was wonderful to see. Normally they're dominant and don't mix together, but they obviously have this mutual get
Feeding
together
ground.
to feed off the barra that comes across the bridge. So that was really cool.
That was, yeah, definitely a must see, I reckon.
Yeah.
I'd even say it's a do yourself moment. Do yourself a favour moment.
Yeah. It's come at the change of the tide, high tide. It's really worth it. And obviously that's what the crocs are there for, so you'll see more crocs. So now we're at Uber. We're gonna, apparently there's some rock art. We're gonna have a look at the rock art and then find a spot to watch the sunset. Car park's pretty full, so I reckon everyone that was at the crossing is now here, so we can't even find a park.
There's a spot. Go around again. There was that spot in front of one of those tour buses. There was a gap. We're pulling behind each other. We might be right.
Oh, Roger.
Yep, so we will pull up and make our way up there. going to Jim Jim Falls. It's the only waterfall that is open at the moment at Kakadu. Apparently it's an hour walk in and we've got to do a lot of boulder hopping to get to it, but apparently it's worth it. It's just stunning. So we're going to do that today. And it's our last day here at Kakadu. Tomorrow we pack up and move on. We're on our way to Jin Jin Falls and we had to do about 60 k's of corrugated road, and now we've just gone to the camp area and it goes into a very narrow track, like a 1-car track. We've got about 7 k's to get to the car park for the falls, so I'll just show you what it looks like. You definitely need a 4-drive to come to Jin Jin Falls. It's pretty cool that we're 4-driving in Kakadu National Park.
Not in my wildest dreams did I think I'd be doing this, and I wasn't expecting this, but I'm having an absolute ball. I love it.
It's really cool, and you're kind of like driving alongside a massive like wall of rock. It's, yeah, you're in the wilderness here, aren't you?
You certainly are. This is good 4-drive. It's easy 4 driving, but you definitely need a 4-drive, I reckon.
Yeah, you just need the clearance.
All right, after a good hour, or probably nearly 2 hours on the road from Gibberish with the corrugations and an easy half-hour, 40-minute 4-drive track, basic 4 driving. We're starting the hike. Apparently it's a 40-minute hike to an hour to get to the falls. We're all packed up, got our backpacks on, and making our way in. I'll just give you a little bit of a look at what the track's like. So yeah, it's quite rocky, and apparently the last section you're pretty much boulder hopping the whole way, so I'll show you that as well when we get to it. But I'm very excited. I can't believe I've done that 4-drive track through Kakadu. I'm loving Kakadu, absolutely loving it. This is really not easy. It's probably the worst I've ever done. lovely. At the waterfall. Holy shit. This is amazing. What an experience. I needed the noodle. I wouldn't have done it without it. As you get closer to the waterfall, you feel the wind that it's creating. And way back there, you think it's not really falling much. But once you get to it, holy, that's incredible. It's so hot. Truly amazing. Do yourself a favour, get to the Gunn waterfall and swim out to it. You won't regret it. I might not sound like it, but gee, look at it. Look at that. Do you see that? Oh, this is so fucking adjusted. And I can't lie, the water's freezing.